Yo guys, welcome back to the Transfer Daily YouTube channel. We haven't uploaded for a while, but now we are going to be consistent again, uploading. So today's video, let's start off straight away with an interesting one, and that is Darwin Nunez. So we know Nunez hasn't been getting the best performances in recent weeks, and it felt like that Aston Villa game was the final nail in the coffin for Nunez. And Liverpool, he is expected to leave Liverpool in the summer with interest from Saudi. So we know Al Nassr is one of the top targets for them in January. They came close to Liverpool's valuation, but in the end, the deal didn't happen due to Liverpool not having a replacement. So next summer, Nunez is expected to leave with a 60 million price valuation. So Liverpool expected to accept an offer for around 60 million in the summer. So Saudi interest is expected to be there again, and also European clubs could make a move because AC Milan have interest, but now they've signed Santiago Gimenez. That looks unlikely. There has been links with Atletico Madrid, but what I can say on that is I do not know. And now, sticking on striker topics with Liverpool. So Liverpool are expected to sign a new striker next summer, maybe a few new forwards if Diogo Jota or Luis Diaz do leave the club. But next summer, Liverpool are expected to replace Darwin Nunez. And the player they've been linked with recently is Alexander Isak. So what is the situation on Isak? And as I've said many times over on X, is that it would take a massive proposal for Newcastle to consider the sale of Isak. So you're looking at around 150 million, somewhere along the lines of that. A record transfer fee for English football is what you are looking at. And Newcastle as well feel as if they're not in a rush to sign Isak because we know he's got 3 years left on his deal. Newcastle obviously would love to extend Isak's contract, but Isak won't extend at the moment due to him not knowing what position the club's going to be in the next year. So maybe if there's a proposal like that, there's definitely interest from top clubs, as we know that top clubs would love to have him. But as with links with Arsenal and Liverpool, you've got to think about, is it realistically viable with the price, unless if one of them two teams generates a player sale of around 100 million. So with Arsenal, I'd say it's more unlikely. With Liverpool, there's a chance, but a very small chance, and the move will have to be player driven for anything under 150 million. So now Palmeiras are closing in a deal for Vitor Roque very soon. As we know, a fee has already been agreed of 25 million plus a sell-on clause for Barcelona. And we know the sticking point in a deal was obviously getting Betis to agree to terminate the loan deal. So we know it hasn't worked out for Vitor Roque, so a return to Brazil is near. And I would expect a done deal next week at the latest. But now, once Betis agree that, the deal will be completed and Vitor Roque will return to Brazil and join Palmeiras on a permanent transfer for a fee over, 25 million. So the next forward we are talking about is Victor Osimhen. And we know Osimhen's loan expires with Galatasaray. A few reports about maybe Galatasaray trying to sign Osimhen on a permanent. This will not happen. Osimhen will return to Napoli, and Napoli will let the player leave in the summer. And Manchester United are gathering many names and information on other forwards alongside Victor Osimhen, because Victor Osimhen is on the list as potentially being a new striker for Manchester United next summer. And one thing I can say is that it is open for Xerxes and Højlund next summer. I'd say more Xerxes, but Xerxes in January wanted to stay at the club and work for his place. But going back to Osimhen and Manchester United, so Manchester United have gathered information, and one thing we can say is Victor Osimhen is very keen on a move to Manchester United in the summer. So the issues that happens over the deal. As we know, Manchester United are under the microscope for financial fair play at the moment, but as we know, the Garnacho situation is still open, many situations open, many exits expected in the summer for Manchester United if they can get the players to leave, which could open the space up for Osimhen. But also Victor Osimhen wants to stay on the same salary, which was one of the big issues Chelsea had in the summer, is that they tried to sign Osimhen, but Osimhen wouldn't budge on his salary, which is around €10 million net per season, and he is not willing to go under that. So that is a big issue with teams signing Osimhen in the summer, is that Osimhen will not go for a lower salary, which is a big issue, and is a big issue for Manchester United. And also the fee for Manchester United. Whatever fee it is, it will have to be reasonable fee for Manchester United in the summer. So Manchester United, also Victor Gyökeres been looking at, but Gyökeres is unlikely. So let's wait and see who Manchester United move for as a new striker. So just off the striker topic then, the last thing I'm going to talk about is Manchester City and the goalkeeper. So we know we've got Ederson and Moreno currently, who have interchanged this season after a few mistakes have started being shown from both goalkeepers. And Manchester City, the feeling is that Ederson or Moreno, one of them, could leave next summer. At the moment, there's not a definite one, but you would say Ederson's the one more likely to leave after he was open to a move to Saudi last summer. So this couldn't change, but Manchester City are aware of this and also planning, we know, for a big summer next summer with fullbacks being looked at, many positions being looked at, but the goalkeeper position they have thought about. And there was a link with Diogo Costa, Porto goalkeeper, who many teams have had on the list but never made a move for him. After we know he was on Barcelona's list last summer as a goalkeeper, but they didn't move for him. So Diogo Costa, one to watch definitely next summer. And one thing I can say is he is on the list for Manchester City. In terms of options at the moment, I'd say Manchester City aren't fully looking. They're more interested in the right back position, Manchester City at the moment, and other areas of the pitch. So let's wait and see. But Diogo Costa is a name on the list, but reports of him being the top target is, from what I know, false at the moment. And you've also got Ederson and Gerard Moreno. One of them will more than likely leave next summer. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.